Hemant, 2 to 3 years from now, you've got AI introduced, certainly. You've got a benchmark out there that you've measured things. Where do you think you all will be, and what will your focus be 2 to 3 years from now?
I think the focus is going to continue to obviously, do everything we can to keep the bad guys out and mature the overall cybersecurity posture. We talked about, I mentioned the Unified Cybersecurity Maturity Model, the Hack DHS program, the supply chain assessments for the vendor evaluations there. And one thing I do want to add is going to be the workforce. Is cybersecurity in the workforce and the training piece is really critical. We have heard, and you may have heard CIO Heisen talk about the IT Academy that we're trying to establish for the entire enterprise within DHS. It's really critical for us to not only get the right folks in and hire the right folks, but also make sure that we are providing them the essential training that they need to grow within that environment. A lot of times, and this is all proven, we have seen where we have candidates coming into federal government. They will stay for just a short amount, right? 1 year, 2 year, and then they go to private sector. Now, I get it. Part of that is actually the money piece, but another part is actually they want to make sure that they are growing and they're learning and they are doing things that is advancing their own careers as well. So IT Academy is going to be a critical piece in kind of unifying all the different training elements for all of our components within DHS, and to be able to hire, train, to be able to train the new hires that we bring in for IT, from IT standpoint, and then also identify and bridge gaps in trainings. AI is a great example of that. It's fairly new, right? What type of trainings that, there's a training element from awareness standpoint, use of generative AI and those type of technologies like ChatGPT. But then there is another element of training for development and securing the AI technologies that is being used. So those are some of the gaps areas that we will identify within as part of the IT Academy. And then lastly, one of the things we'll be focused on with the IT Academy is going to be the role-based trainings. So NICE has laid out a great foundation there for different cybersecurity roles and IT roles. So our goal will be to take few of those, and we have already done that last year. We have identified 4 roles, such as ISSMs, ISSOs, right? Your system owners, authorizing officials, and expand on those roles to be able to provide very specific training for those roles for DHS. So that's going to allow, if the system owners and system teams and folks that are working on cyber, ensuring that a system is secure, if they are trained and they understand their responsibilities and what they need to do, that goes a long way in building that partnership with the cybersecurity side of things, with the CISO, deputy CISO, and the cybersecurity folks on the team. So overall, IT Academy is going to be a big focus.